Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Maria Andersen. We talk about crypto, blockchain, money and investments here. Today guys, we have a very special exclusive podcast because of my exclusive guest. Hello Adel, the crypto guy. Adel, hello, how are you today?
Hey Maria, so good to be with you. Lovely show. I've seen your YouTube channel, amazing stuff. Great to be here.
Thank you so much. So tell us why people call you Adel, the crypto fitness guy?
Yeah, that's right.
How?
So 2 years ago, I came to Dubai from London. I'm Adel, by the way. I'm from Mauritius originally. And before I came to Dubai, I was working for the FCA, the Financial Conduct Authority.
Okay.
I was very much in the 9-to-5 regulatory space, policing crypto in the UK.
Wow.
Yeah, so it came from that background with the legal. And then I came here on vacation, loved it so much that I decided to move here based on my crypto savings and salary savings I made. And then I realized there's a gap in the market. I would come to these networking events. I've always had a passion for fitness from a very young age.
Well, I can see.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I realized no one in Dubai is combining fitness with crypto. Two lifestyles. Crypto is a lifestyle, but so is fitness and taking care of your health. So why not bring those two together? And I decided to launch a podcast called Traders Brawl.
Yeah.
And the word brawl means fight.
Okay.
And that fight has both, fitness fighting, but also in a trading chart, you would see traders always battling against each other, sell pressure and buy pressure, red and green.
For sure, yeah.
So the name Traders Brawl encompasses fitness with financial freedom.
Wow, that's very smart. I never seen anything like this before. Anything like this.
Somebody has to start it.
Yeah, but I know a lot of crypto guys, obviously, and girls, but not many of them are in fitness also. But I think it's something very common because they're in fitness and also in crypto investing, trading, whatever. You have to have this certain, not features, but how do you call it? You have to have certain things that brings you to your success.
Yeah.
Like consistency, like tell me what's similar between fitness and crypto space.
So one thing that's similar is consistency, and they're both lifestyles. So number one, in crypto, you use money every day.
Yeah.
Whether it's you're paying bills or you're paying friends for transactions you need to do as part of your business or making trades online, you're using money every day. Now, but there's no using of the money if there's no mind, if there's no, if you're not alive.
Sure,
if you're not even alive, you can't even use your money.
Yeah, if you're sick.
If you're sick and staying in bed and you
fat.
can't get up, right?
Sorry.
It's true. So why are we only isolating one over the other? And it's great to be rich and smart and intelligent, but you won't live very long if you're also not caring about what you're putting in your stomach.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
And how regular you're going to the gym as well. So nutrition is important, sleep is important, going to the gym, working out, exercise, all of that is important. But also, without money, there is no gym membership.
Yeah, for sure, because everything is expensive. Like you can't go for free anywhere, especially here in Dubai. Nothing is for free. We have to make more money to keep ourselves
So I decided to launch that as my brand coming here. And one thing I will say as well, when you're a content creator, you have to find some kind of niche.
Yeah.
Because there are so many content creators in Dubai. Yeah. How do you establish yourself? Even if you don't have so many followers, at least there's an identity that you can have and keep.
For sure.
I'm glad that I chose this. I love it because it's my passion. Nobody needs to motivate me. I'm self-motivated, and I want to be an inspiration to others that you can be rich and ripped at the same time.
Yeah, so cool. Yeah, I hope you will have much more followers. I will tag you everywhere. So guys, please go check out all the links in the description, in the first pinned comment and so on. Okay, so you know what? When I have a lot of DMs from my followers, obviously they usually ask me, hey Maria, what token should I invest in so I can become a millionaire tomorrow? And by the way, usually I'm telling them, kind of guys, it's the same thing as you ask me, what should I do in the gym today so I will get those 6-packs tomorrow? And this is kind of almost the same thing again, like crypto and fitness, because you need time, right? You need this dedication. You need, you need put some work into it. You cannot become wealthy tomorrow. Of course you can, because, sometimes miracle happens and some random meme coins, blowing up. But it's just 0.000 something percent. Not possible. The same as you cannot just go to the gym one time and tomorrow you become like you. And before you were fat and something. So do you think it's true?
I think it's a very good correlation you make there. One is digital and one is physical. That's the only main thing. Digital trading and then physical training. In physical, as soon as you lift the weight, you can see your veins are popping. You can see it's moving. You can see a direct ROI.
Wow.
In trading as well, in some cases, you can see a direct ROI if you're day trading. Like you want to make a quick profit now. Take some money. I made some green. Good, take it. Same can happen. The dopamine that comes with training and seeing yourself in the mirror, same with seeing your balance. It's like looking in the mirror. When you look at your balance, look how good did I do today. When you look in the mirror, look how well did I train today. There's a direct correlation. Just one is digital, one is physical. But one thing I will say is with the physical, it's much more than just gym. It's nutrition, it's sleep, it's stress levels. Okay, in order to wake up sharp every day. Because I feel sharper now than I was before.
Wow.
Before I was lazy, I would wake up late, not be a morning person. And it would take me, by the time it's 1 p.m., I'm already sleepy. I'm just getting up and I'm still not like as sharp as I could be. I wasted the morning. The morning is when the best time to get productive, I feel personally.
Early morning.
Early morning.
Yeah. Right.
So, looking at those two, what should I train today? What should I trade today? Research is number one. I'm sure you know that. Research is number one. But also, I will also want to ask a question back to you. How do you look at the next best trend? And that's the question, because in training, to get a six-pack, you can look at all the workouts that are on the internet. There's no new ones coming out. They're just reused. But with trading, it's always changing.
Well, yeah and no. Yes and no, kind of. Because, everything that is about trading is all about people's emotions. And people's emotions are always the same. It's simple. Either we have fear or we have greed.
That's true.
Only two emotions. Only two. There is not like thousands of different emotions. And that's it. Because, we also can add a lot of things like research and virality and hype that is going around a certain event or person, like election in the US right now. So probably we might think that something that is election, dedicated will be pumping. I'm talking about meme coins now because people call me meme coin queen also because I invested a lot in meme coins back in 2021. So I'm talking about meme coins, how to research and get this hype, how to find this hype.
No, I remember in 2021, I was doing a lot of meme coin investing. SafeMoon made me some good money. Did you ever invest in SafeMoon?
I invested in tons of them.
So many.
Yeah, most of them went to zero now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Shiba Inu, of course, a little bit of Doge. Right?
I want to talk about Shiba Inu with you because I know this is a favorite question of my followers. Can you tell my followers when Shiba Inu will hit $1 per coin? Can it hit $1 per coin tomorrow?
When will it hit $1? That's we had a discussion about this before the podcast. My first thought is to get institutional money involved. Like the people who are in the BlackRock, JP Morgan, these big institutions. If they invested trillions in Shiba Inu and made it like
That's crazy. I don't know what can happen for BlackRock to go all in Shiba Inu.
That's a question.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So you think then?
But it's potentially it could definitely boosted it because BlackRock and those guys, they own the largest assets in the world.
Yeah,
They're
for
the
sure.
largest asset manager in the world, so they can single-handedly move markets.
Yeah.
Single-handedly. Elon Musk with his tweets with Doge and how he's a big fan of Doge.
Yeah.
He's he's the funniest meme billionaire in the world.
I know.
He can single-handedly move the markets. So imagine if all these institutions combine together. Do you think, it's a question, do you think if they all combined together and made a cartel and decide to invest in Shiba Inu, would it hit a dollar?
Wow. I'm starting to think what might happen for them to invest in Shiba Inu. I don't know, some
miracle.
Or maybe, I don't know, this is even crazy. Of course, no. Shiba Inu will never hit $1. No. Even if they will, 10x their current wealth and invest all this wealth into Shiba Inu, it's mathematically impossible. But it doesn't mean that I hate Shiba Inu. I love Shiba Inu. It doesn't mean that Shiba Inu cannot do like the next 10x. It can, but never $1. Mathematically impossible. The same as it's impossible to hack Bitcoin mathematically. Math is also simple, but
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So what's your favorite meme coins? No, we will not talk about tickers because we don't want to promote any meme coins here, except Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, the oldest, because it's very, risky. All those meme coins with low market cap, with a market cap that is below $100,000, of course, they are very perspective maybe,
100%.
But very, very risky. 100%. So that's why if you have something on mind, you can not talk about it because tomorrow it might go to zero, as you know.
Well, I think one topic that we can bring up is Trump coin, because that's also in the category of memes.
But there are a lot of that different Trump coins.
I think that I saw one on CoinMarketCap, Trump. It just said Trump on it.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Right in the line of the elections coming up in November, it really shows this is a self-marketing tool for Donald Trump. You're not going to see a Kamala coin.
I saw.
Did you see a Kamala
coin? Of course. People create random coins.
Does it have community?
I don't know, because I'm not a big fan of this lady. That's why I'm kind of, one more coin.
But also, I think why Trump is doing quite well, looking at the charts, the greens I've been seeing, is I think Trump has been very, very vocal about being very pro-crypto, but also the second side, my favorite side, is anti-CBDC.
Yeah, true.
No, I haven't heard this much from the Democratic camp, but he has been very vocal about not rolling out a central bank digital currency, which could kill financial freedom.
Yeah, more control.
More surveillance, less privacy, and the matrix just gets a reboot again.
Yeah.
Even worse this time.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty obvious to me that I think Trump will win this election.
You think so?
I do.
You think Trump will win?
What do you think?
I hope so, but sometimes I watch the news. Well, of course, I don't watch the news every single day because it just kills my mind. I don't do that. I don't even turn on my TV. That is only one at my apartment. But sometimes when I watch the American news, I see kind of Kamala winning because of these percentages. Kamala has 51, 52 sometimes. And I'm like, oh my God, who are those people who can vote for her? And even now, when her party, or I don't know who, they announced that they will do this unrealized capital gains tax.
Yes.
This is crazy.
Biden, yes.
Why would people vote for this? Why? Why do you think people vote for this?
I think the way they frame these issues is that blame the rich. The rich are the issue for all of your problems. It's the rich's fault. So by taxing the rich, we'll have more to bring to the country and give back to you. But it's a big lie. It's a huge lie to the people. The people, even if you were to get a big sum of money, this would not solve all the problems that we have: cost of living, healthcare, which is over the roof in the U.S., gun control, gun crime. You see riots on the street all the time. A person dies, whoever's lives matter. All these things happening in the U.S. and people are leaving the U.S., going elsewhere to try and find a safe haven for their children. So taxing the rich is not going to solve all these issues. If you want to solve these issues, solve those individual issues. Like go to the schools, speak to them. Because I think politicians are out of touch with people. They live in their own bubble. Yeah, they have a nice salary, beautiful, rosy apartment with security. And the rest of the world have struggle much more than them. So this is the cycle. And I don't have a solution to this, but anything to prevent a CBDC from setting a precedence, from becoming a reality, that has my vote. Because that's more, it's a bigger threat to humanity, financial freedom killing, than anything else right now.
Yeah, for sure. But I think eventually it will happen. Yes. Eventually it will happen.
According to my research, there have already been countries that have already implemented CBDCs. China have already implemented it. Nigeria have implemented it. Bahamas also implemented it. But with these countries, the adoption has been much less. The extreme opposite of CBDC is none other than El Salvador, which adopted Bitcoin as its legal tender. Now, that's one extreme, of course. CBDC is another extreme. Right in the middle is neither this, neither that, but these countries are implementing many rules around crypto. And that's unfortunate. Control, surveillance is just tightening even more.
That's sad.
It's so sad.
But do you know what? I think people who will be watching us and maybe they're not into crypto, they will say, okay, what's so special about CBDC? Now I have my bank account and I'm fine. I have $100 or $1,000 or $10,000 on my bank account and I'm fine. But guys, banks are not good. I will not talk things here on YouTube, but banks are controlling you and your money. So let's say why CBDCs are so bad for people.
So it's a great question. Let's take an example. In Canada, before any of these CBDCs were even a conversation, Canada during the 2020 pandemic season of COVID, there were protests against the pandemic in Canada. What did the government do to respond to those protesters? They suspended and froze their bank accounts.
Easy.
Now, they had to, of course, the central bank had to speak with the commercial bank and then ask them to suspend. Now, with CBDC, the central bank will not need to go to a commercial bank. There's no intermediary anymore. The central bank directly can freeze any person's account. Like that. You know why? They're going to combine, and you know how they're going to do this even more? They're going to use AI imaging from the surveillance of the cameras to identify you. It will pop up your passport, all information, and then with a single click, suspend.
In seconds,
seconds, because of the rise of technology.
And you cannot do anything. Nothing. You cannot even buy food if you want.
Correct.
If you need.
Correct. This is a real danger. This is what more danger can be worse than this? When you have your freedom, your financial freedom restricted, when the world is reliant on money, the one source of medium of exchange is stopped. How can you continue living?
Yeah, for sure. That's why we need Bitcoin.
There we go.
Yeah, not only Bitcoin, all the decentralized, things.
That's right. That's why this movement, that's why El Salvador, that's why there's so much pushback. And that's why the election of Trump, that's why we say anti-CBDC, you have my vote, you have my confidence.
Yeah, I'm sure those people who even vote for this lady, for Kamala, they don't even know maybe what are CBDCs. That's true. They are maybe so lazy, or maybe they are not lazy. Maybe they are so busy with their lives. They don't want to do any research, to educate themselves about this new technology. And it is a new technology, and it's already here. It's not somewhere in the future.
I think for those people who don't know about the CBDC side, the financial technical side, because even saying the word CBDC, it's still technical.
What?
It's like, what does this word mean? What they see in Donald Trump was what happened in the 2020 January 6th when the insurrection happened in the US.
Yeah.
Where Donald Trump said, I think he said the election was rigged and we are going to take to the streets. And what they did, they really took over the White House. All those people came. So in the Democrats' view, you're saying you're gonna vote for this man. And I also had my own feelings at the time that Trump was not the correct president because of what he did. He was able to do this. They took over the police. They went inside the White House, I believe, or Congress, and they broke the windows. They caused riots. American people in America.
Yeah.
In America, USA, not some other third world country. And this was under Trump. Trump was the epicenter of this. So in their eyes, they're like, I don't know what CBDC is. I just know Trump is bad.
Yeah.
Because he did this. And no other president did this. But Obama never did this. Previous presidents never did this. So this is, politics is always a very
It's crazy, yeah. And this is all because of also those media. And so guys, don't watch those crazy, I don't know, those American CNN, whatever, BBC, I know, whatever. Don't watch.
Don't watch anything.
Go on X, maybe. Yeah. X is very
Rumble.
Rumble, yeah.
Rumble is another one.
Oh, do you know what happened to Pavel Durov? Of
I was
course,
going to mention this as well.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
What do you think about this?
Crazy. Honestly, imagine you created a platform for free speech, for freedom of expression, and you get arrested for that. Imagine you liked a meme, and you get arrested for liking a meme. Like you like Dogecoin. Oh, you have to go to arrest you right now. Get on the floor.
Shiba Inu, no.
No, arrest you right now for liking. It's a threat to freedom of expression, and it will kill people's. It will only cause more rebellion towards governments. They're not causing cooperation between government and people, public. It's more the opposite, rebellions and opposite of working together. It's counterproductive. And what this sets now, according to what I've seen, is that now he has been he's arrested. He hasn't been he's charged. He's been formally investigated in France, but he's not guilty of anything yet. Just under formal investigation.
He's out of prison today.
Okay, he's out of prison today. But he has to report to
every 2 days.
Every 2 weeks or 2 days.
Twice a week, something.
He has to report. He cannot leave France.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I hate Macron. Sorry.
Crazy. So when I hear things like this, of course, people are going to flock to other countries or other social medias, Rumble or decentralized social medias like Warpcast. So the trend is just shifting from surveillance and control and government to decentralization.
For sure. 100%. Finance will be decentralized. I mean, money, finance. Also, all those news have to be decentralized. Everything have to be decentralized and in the power of us, people, just normal people, not those governments. Oh, we talk about this crazy topic, politics.
We're going to get murdered.
Let's talk about you because I think YouTube might ban me for this video. Let's talk about you and your podcast because you create a lot of cool podcasts. Tell me what's the main topic of your podcast? I mean, what's the main thing about your podcast? And then I also have a couple of questions because I saw you interviewed a lot of cool guys, much less girls. I don't know why.
That is a very fair point.
But anyway, let's talk about, first of all, what your podcasts are about.
Sure. So Traders Brawl podcast initially started as a fitness with financial freedom, fitness with crypto, health with wealth podcast. And in the beginning, that was the trend. So I would invite in people who are both in fitness and crypto. Anything. If you do yoga, okay, you get to invite. If you do training, you do jogging, you do running. So it was almost like everybody can come to the podcast.
Wow.
Then I started to get more strict. and I wanted to get more people who are very, very strict with discipline, like disciplined trainers. And then when I tried to do that, there was less people.
Oh,
Unfortunately, there were less people. So I had to change my goals for the podcast and decide to invite people who are building in the Web3 space.
Okay, cool.
Build the community first. I know I have my goal, but I have to know reality first and also be patient. So build the community, which is what I'm doing now. And this community will help me grow enough to be able to invite those very specialized fitness, crypto mindset people. I would love to have Pavel Durov. He's the perfect.
Yeah, he's like perfect.
He's the perfect guy for my podcast. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect husband for you.
Pavel, if you're watching this video now, please go to Adel's podcast. Contact Adel. I will leave all the links in the description, Pavel. I'm kidding. Okay. But maybe.
And apart from the podcast side, the goal is to, apart from building community, I've had more men reach out to me than women. It's sad. It's really sad. I've had more men come up to me, like they actually come up to me and say, "Hey, I would love to be on your podcast." I don't get many women coming for some reason. I've had a few women come. Some are in the industry, some are outside, still an entrepreneur, which is great. But I guess in Dubai, the ones who are women in the networking are normally a BD, business development manager, or an analyst, or something along those lines. I'm not seeing a lot of women in the leadership roles where I've been right here. Of course there are, and they exist, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Who else apart from you is doing content? Who else apart from you is doing Web3?
I don't know. I'm doing a lot.
You're doing a lot.
I don't know even who.
Do you know anyone who's a woman?
Yeah, I know Eunice, but it's a different thing. She doesn't do podcasts.
Yes.
That's why for podcasts, crypto podcasts here in Dubai, only me. But you have to invite me?
Of course. No. That's 100% sure. So, I hope that answers the question for that. I want to change it. I do. I would love to provide a platform for them to come and speak and talk. I just haven't found.
Okay. I might help you with this.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so you interviewed a lot of like wealthy and successful guys in the sphere. I have a question. Did you notice any that is in common, across all of those wealthy and successful people that is in common? You understand my question, right?
Yes.
What can you tell about them, just in general? Maybe they are, I don't know, consistent or something like that.
Two things, consistent and disciplined.
Really?
Generally speaking, I think consistency comes from discipline. When you realize that motivation is not an ingredient anymore. Motivation used to be an ingredient because, I'm motivated today, I had my coffee. Yes, you can have your coffee. But there are days where you're not motivated. How do you battle that? When there are days you feel down, the days you don't feel good. You have to not care about feelings and just do it. And that's the tough.
Okay, so you don't actually, you cannot have even motivation, but you have to do it.
It's about
facts.
Whatever. If a fact is a fact, it doesn't have feelings. Like this is brown. Does it have any feelings? No, it's brown. This table. So I need to go to the gym. If I don't go to the gym, as soon as I take 1 day out of the gym or 2 days, it's now a habit. I'm not going to the gym for 2 days. Now I can go 3 days, 4 days, and now before you know it, 100 days. What did you do to yourself? You didn't go because you missed. Of course, there are days you have exceptions. You have, I have an interview today. I have a job interview. I have this, I have that. My family is coming. I have to change my schedule.
You can always find those things,
Yeah. You can find a way around it. And nobody says you have to wake up 9 a.m. Who says you have to wake up 9? Why not 6?
Yeah.
You see? Who says you have to go to bed at midnight? Why not 10?
Yeah, for sure.
You see? So it's tough, of course. But one of the things that I have noticed about all of them is consistency, because there's no secret. It's just keep going. Keep going. I don't have so many followers. I don't care. I look at my page. You have more than me. I don't care.
Just do every single day. Yeah?
Keep going. Keep going. That's what I've noticed. Yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting for this answer actually, because this is what I do also, consistency and whatever I feel, I just do. I think I produce so much content. I don't know, it's crazy. So yeah, amazing. But actually, I can predict also some questions from my audience. They can tell, oh, okay, it's so simple for you to say this because you already do it. But I'm not lucky. I don't live in a good country. I'm not lucky because I don't have a good wife. I'm not lucky because I don't have a good, I don't know, whatever. I'm not lucky. I don't have a lot of money. What should I do? I don't have a normal job, blah, blah, blah. Where should I start? I don't know. This is what I hear.
It's a very good question. And I've asked this question to many of these entrepreneurs. I always, at the end, I say, what would you say to somebody who's struggling, who is coming out of university or even before university?
Yeah.
I'll tell you one response I heard I'll share this with you. One of them told me that, if you took an Emirati in Dubai versus an Indian boy in Mumbai, good question. Which one do you think has a more comfortable life, in your opinion?
Well, of course, most of the people will say Emirati.
Yes, and that is the truth. Why? Because Emiratis here, they have land.
Yeah.
They don't need to worry about land. Land is given to them by the government.
Yeah.
And they even get money to build on this land. When you pay your DIWA bill, it goes to them. Yeah. They're already secured. So if you took this Emirati boy, but if you put him in Mumbai, too excited. If you put him in Mumbai or Thailand or somewhere, he will not survive. He had it too easy. He had life too easy. Life was given to him. Take money, take car, take land, take property. Now you want to be a Bitcoin investor? Okay, you can be. You can be anything you want. This Indian boy or Chinese girl, whatever, who never had anything given to him, but worked his ass off just to make enough to feed himself and have rent paid. If you take him and bring him to Dubai, right, I think this person would do better than the Emirati, because this person doesn't sleep late, doesn't do things that will hurt him, like smoking. Or maybe he smokes, he needs to for stress. I'm just saying he will have a more disciplined, sharp mind than somebody who has, I have family. I have insurance. I don't need to do this right now. This person will say, I need to. If I don't do this, who will do it for me?
Yeah,
I have no one. So this is one response I'm sharing with you, because for people who are struggling can be good. It can be a good thing. Yes, you may not know what is your future, but the one response is, keep going.
Yeah, amazing. I love this answer. Well, thank you so much for everything you said. It was so cool to talk to you.
I have one question for you.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I heard you recently bought a car with a meme from a meme profit.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was amazing. I was sharing it on my social media, on my Instagram. So guys, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram now. So yeah, it was so cool because this is what I do. This is my life. This is where I am very consistent and strict with my schedule, with my research, with my everything. That's why I could achieve it.
Which meme coin did you trade or did you take profit from?
There were many of them, and I was sharing my portfolio publicly.
Fantastic.
And I took those profits, and also I added my own funds that I made from different altcoins. So I combined all those money together and bought a car.
Amazing.
Yeah,
really good. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
And keep going. Like I said, keep going. You'll do very well as
well. Thank you so much. I hope we'll see each other on your podcast now.
100%.
Okay, cool.